We have reports of new Canon and Sony cameras being registered. The Nikon Z30 is not what it appears to be, and should you upgrade to Canon's latest firmware 1.1.1 for the R5 and R6? Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you're new here, subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news like this or any rumors or tutorials. And all the links to everything I talk about in this video, including gear discussed, are placed in my description down below along with my affiliate links. So if you're looking for new camera gear and you also want to help support this channel, consider using my affiliate links for B&H and Amazon. And if you're in Canada, give Patrick a call at Downtown Camera. Back in early August, we got several updates from B&H customers stating that they wouldn't be getting their camera until around November. Well, today I have an update for you. I myself received an update from B&H stating that since the note, we received an updated shipment schedule from Canon. Based on the latest information from Canon, we expect to ship your order at the end of October. Please note that this information could change if Canon updates its schedule. Initial rumors that we wouldn't be getting the R5 before November have proven to be incorrect. This is not just the case in the United States, but around the world as well. If you've pre-ordered the R5, keep an eye on your email for a shipment notification. Otherwise, it looks like you might be getting it in October instead of November. A Canon camera coded as DS126849 has been registered in Russia. Canon has already come about and said that they're going to be having an announcement for the Cinema C70 coming up very shortly. So we're expecting that this could be an APS-C mirrorless camera, or it could be an RF entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera designed to replace the RP. Possible APS-C mirrorless cameras include the M50, M5, and the high-end M7. I'm kind of placing my money on the M5 or M50. But what do you think this could be? What do you think we're going to be getting from Canon in the next couple of weeks? But Canon is not the only one with a leak. Sony is expected to begin pre-registration next week according to French retailers. The two cameras in question are both expected to be A7 series cameras, and both are expected to come in kit form, along with a flash that works with both. As far as color variations, well, all we know from Nakashita is that we get two of them. Two colors, that's right. And it's most likely that the two different bodies registered correspond to the different colors. I'd expect that this is the A7C. But again, these are rumors, and rumors aren't always correct. Rumors, speaking of which, have been floating around about the Nikon Z70. According to Nikon rumors, the rumors are fake. The rumor indicated that the Nikon Z30 will get a 24.2 full-frame CMOS sensor, 4K up to 30 frames per second, and 1080 up to 60 frames per second. Expected Nikon cameras due this fall are the Z6S and Z7S. We're also expecting to see the Z8 and Z9, although most likely they're going to be pushed off into 2021. But these two are rumors, so a glass of salt water should be taken with these. Now, Nikon rumors didn't provide any explanation why they consider the rumor fake, and sometimes knowing why is helpful, like yesterday when I announced the Canon 1.1.1 firmware update for the R5 and R6. Did I say 1.1 or 1.1.1? There's only 3 ones. Anyhow, let's get back to the topic. I received a lot of comments asking why I'm not bothering to update my R5 to 1.1.1. Well, before applying any update, I always go ahead and read the release notes or documentation, and Canon sure enough had some documentation. Canon provided only 2 bullet points on what they had changed in firmware 1.1.1. And for the R5, that is, the R6 had a lot of changes, but for the R5, those 2 bullet points all dealt with the R5 and its compatibility with the RF 100 to 500. Now, since I don't have this lens, there's absolutely no benefit to updating, but things could get worse. Let's say I had went and put this update on my camera and it introduced a bug. It's unlikely, but it does happen. Whenever we patch our systems or our cameras, there's always a chance that new bugs can be introduced. And since I'm not getting any benefit from the firmware update, why go ahead and put all that time into it and risk there could be potentially something negative? So that's the reason why I'm staying on the sidelines. However, if you do own the Canon R6, I highly recommend proceeding with the update. Firmware 1.1.1 provides improvements to the heat management system much in the same way that the R5 benefited from firmware 1.1.0. And one viewer actually said that the heat management in the R6 is much better after applying the update 1.1.1. It's too many ones. I'm tripping over my tongue with it. It's almost like a tongue twister. Other comments asked why Canon didn't drop the record limits. By and large, this is a minor update. I believe it was intended to bring the R5 and the R6 up to the same compatibility level in terms of heat management and other shared bugs. Adding C-Log 3 or adding 120 frames per second to the R5 and 1080 will come in future updates. I have no idea when they'll be dropping the record limits, if at all. The last we heard of this was from a Canon technical rep, Meta Ali. I can't quite remember her name, but if you go ahead and look on July the 10th by Pro AV, this rep said that she had heard that the record limits would be gone in the future, but she was rather light on specifics. So while not a rumor, it's yet to be confirmed by Canon, and Canon could have gone ahead and done so when they gave direction on future firmware updates just a few weeks ago, where they talked about adding C-Log, 180 frame or 120 frames per second in 1080, and a few other things like Cinema Raw Light. But that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win the Canon EOS R5. Thanks for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.